welcome back to the best Zed in North America. We're back. I am Dom Castroseda Romer, joined by Aiden Zyrene Moon, and we are about to be getting into our next set. We just finished up Group A, in which we saw some very exciting matches, the most recent of which saw Huhi beating Zhao Wei Zhao with a 2-1 comeback victory.
Yep, I was giving Zhao Wei Zhao the first loss of his tournament and also the second loss. So Huhi is going to be sitting up there in the finals waiting for whoever comes out of bracket B, Group B, and seeing who can take him on.
Yes, which we are getting into in just a moment. If you guys head on over to the Best ZNA Hub, we're on azubu.tv/best-z-na-hub, or you can Google Best ZNA Hub and we will be the first result. You can take a look at the bracket and also be sure to check us out on Esportpedia for more information on the players and statistics that we can throw at you. If you take a look, it says Pobelter is on top. It says he's going to be starting first. We're not quite going to give it to you that easy. We got to save the best for last.
I don't know if he's last, but he's definitely later on in the day because Pobelter had a little bit of a run-in before he ended up getting here. So it's going to be Lod versus Rukin.
Yes, and this is not quite as exciting as Pobelter, but it certainly is still going to be a very interesting matchup to see. Now, walk me through, who are these guys?
Well, Lod was formerly the mid laner for LoL Pro, and we had seen him before at one point in the North American Challenger Series, and actually had a great backdoor play with Zed. So he's going to come out of the gates with his longsword and 3 potions, whereas Rukin going to bring himself to Doran's Blade. We haven't seen Doran's Blade do well at all.
Yeah, Doran's Blades, I think we saw one earlier, way earlier on, or maybe it was 2 in the very first mirror match in the bracket, but it just didn't work out too well. I think it was ManCloud versus Guard Knight. But, again, we're now getting right on in to see Rukin versus Lod. You told me about Lod. Tell me a little bit about Rukin. I understand he plays quite a bit.
Yeah, Rukin has an enormous amount of time playing this game. He is apparently the 93rd most played player in North America. There's only 92 people who play more League of Legends than him in all of North America. He spent 282 days playing this game.
282 days total on his account. That's 6,000 hours. And he's actually 376th most played in the world. Which is amazing. I think there was actually a Reddit post today about the most played account in Korea. And in Season 4, 1 out of every 5 minutes of the year were spent playing League of Legends. That's what the math worked out.
Hell yeah!
It was something insane, like 7,000 hours.
20%
Oh, yeah.
of his time, something like that.
Playing League of Legends. I mean, you sleep a third of your day.
Yes, yes you do. And the other third, he's spending playing League of Legends and eating at the same time.
Yeah, so Rukin definitely up there. May not be very well known in the community, but he's got experience.
Yeah, and we apologize about the Pobelter thing. He ended up being a little late when the Vods were recorded, so that's on him.
That's him.
Yeah. Also, we'll talk about a little fact later with Pobelter that's pretty interesting with his matchups because he actually talked to everybody beforehand and made a little deal with them.
He did, yes.
Yeah. So.
But you're giving away all the juicy
bits. Oh yeah. I'm just keeping people on the edge of their seat. They want that POB.
And we do see LOD taking a minor advantage. 2 CS so far, but Rukin should be able to even it up with this minion wave. Oh, he's got to actually kill the minions, though. Misses 3 of them. Oh, man. That was 4 or 5 minions there, and he got 1.
Rukin's got to auto-attack these 2 for HP back. That's the thing, is with that Doran's Blade, he has to rely on the lifesteal. But he's only got 1 potion as well. So Lod, with that potion advantage, and also the effective HP advantage.
Yeah, and as if I remember right, Lod, he wasn't originally a mid lane player before this.
Yes, he was an AD carry player. He's actually going back to playing AD carry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on a challenger team right now, and he's back on the AD carry role.
Okay.
He was always a really good AD carry player, and they swapped him to mid, and he was a really good mid laner. But there's just so much mid lane talent in the challenger scene that plays at the same level as him.
Whoa, Ignite going down. Exhaust drops. And
Barrier.
barrier is used. Is he going to go for it? He tries to turn it
Oh,
around.
first
Rukin
blood!
switches it around.
And the laugh afterwards.
So close. Rukin, man.
Calculated.
Really playing it a little close to the chest there. A little. I mean, exceptionally close to the chest.
Yes.
As in, like, there was a shuriken sticking out of his chest.
Yeah, he just pulled it off, laughed, and said, yep. Yeah. You know, he's like, how much HP you
And
got
look
left?
at the switch up.
So all you got to say is enough.
Laud.
Laud's a believer.
He is.
He's now a believer in the longsword, which is better for those all-ins, right? But it's worse in the sustain game. But Rukin didn't play this, or Laud didn't play to his sustain game bonus
Yeah.
with the potions. He kind of just went all in and then lost it.
Which I really don't think Laud should have done.
But Laud's a very aggressive player.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Watching him in the Challenger Series, he's an extremely aggressive player who does not stop the pressure. Once he starts, he continues to go. He's like the backdoor guy. He's the guy who extends a little too far, but he gets the solo kill, but it costs him.
How much is it going to cost him in this one? We're seeing minor differences. Laud with 73 AD to the 67. It's traded out for armor runes for Rukin. More AD on Laud. Oh, it's 77 AD. Wow, Rukin's just ahead in every aspect. He's got 5 more AD,
There
6
might be
more armor.
There might be some intangibles, like he's got the armor penetration,
Yes, yes.
or maybe he went for more cooldown reduction. But it might be HP too, because he's starting with 700 HP at level 1.
To the 701
Yeah.
of Rukin.
Yeah, he's got one more in there somewhere. Yeah, I think
plus 1
it's
HP.
most likely armor penetration or some type of cooldown reduction.
Mhm.
Hey, maybe energy regen. Maybe we'll see some of those in the.
Could be. Energy regen per level.
Hell yeah! You're playing Zed, man.
He's playing it to the level 18 game. But this time, back into the laning phase. Laud feeling the heat. Rukin. I can't believe he won that.
Yeah,
That was
did a really good job. I mean, you play that
amazing.
many games, you at least get a little good at League of Legends, I would hope.
He's made it into this tournament.
He might not be in Challenger top 200 people in North America, but he's in Challenger in time played.
He's in Challenger in our hearts.
No, in time played. He's
Oh, well, that's
93rd in time played in North America.
Oh, yeah. Incredible. Yeah, double level 2 picked up. Let's see, it's spinning slash for both of them.
Very aggressive play. They're both trying to keep each other on the ropes.
Oh,
It's like a boxing match.
yeah.
They don't have sustain to fall back on.
Bob and weave, Bob and weave. Laud, no barrier, below 50% health.
Every hit
Ooh.
counts.
Rukin looking for the contempt of the week.
They both have it at this point, but the barrier versus exhaust is going to be the difference here, depending on how much damage Rukin can actually absorb and return while he has that barrier up.
Tricky situation. Both shurikens miss, keeping it even. The health potions are consumed, and Rukin, oh man, tricky situation. He tries to turn it around. Laud, what are you doing? Is he
Little
going to
too
get
late.
it? The exhaust goes. Oh, it's Rukin with the last tick of the ignite, and he still had barrier.
He still had barrier up that entire time, too. Calculated. Again,
Hashtag
from Rukin,
calculated.
taking it 2-0 over Lot. So Rukin making a name for himself here.
Yeah, he definitely is. We're getting into our next match right away. It's Ultram versus California Snow. Now, we don't know too much about these guys, but Ultram, he's a challenger player.
Yeah, he's currently Diamond 1 last time I saw him, but he hasn't been playing too much during Season 4. You know, his play, definitely not up to the amount of frequency as Rukin, as we just saw.
Yeah.
But Ultram is a Masters level mid player, but he prefers mages over things like Zed. He has played for Cognitive and VVV Gaming in the past, and he's won a couple of Go for Lols. And you know, Zed is around like his 4th most played. But here's the thing about Ultram is he takes a lot of inspiration from watching Pobelter.
Yes.
So if they end up meeting each other in the further rounds, it's kind of going to be like he might be a little starstruck there. Like that's what I'm looking for if he makes it past these rounds.
Going to be very exciting to see how that works out. For the time being, he's got to face off against California Snow, who is Diamond 1. He's not Challengers, he's not Masters. And as I understand it, he did play a lot of Nidalee, so not quite too familiar on Zed. Should be very fun to see how this works out, as this is an identical mirror match once again.
So
Oh,
I just
except for Summoners.
had to add the shadow laugh in there too.
Yeah.
Just gonna get another one in there.
4 mirrors.
Oh yeah.
Or is it 2 mirrors? How does light work?
Oh, there they go.
Oh,
Nope.
Altrum, aggression.
He's like, he tried to get me while I was laughing.
So impolite.
They are now done with their laugh fight.
So very impolite. The laugh fight?
Mm-hmm.
How do you win a laugh fight? Out laugh your opponent?
Yes.
How do you out?
We're not going to do it.
Yeah, nope.
Nope.
Hey!
Anyway.
Zyrene wins. All right.
Boom.
Flash Ignite on California Snow. Altrum with the more standard Exhaust Ignite. I love the variation in these summoner spells. I was really expecting everyone to just go Exhaust Ignite, but we've seen teleports, cleanses.
We've only seen one teleport, though, for one game.
Yes.
And then it was completely ditched.
A teleport.
Yeah, everybody's like,
Not
oh,
singular.
nope, I'm done with it.
But not this time around. Oh, that hit. Max range. California Slow takes a chunk.
Has to blow a potion for it, too. Of course, longsword, 3 potions. We haven't seen a claw 5
On this side of the bracket.
on this side of the bracket. Yep.
I'm sure we
I think it's a
will.
more aggressive side of the bracket, too. I think people just want these games. They're like, let's do it. Just one and done. Let's go. Doran's Blades, long swords. Come on, blazing.
Full damage. It's already about a 3 CS lead in favor of Altrum right now. California Snow is keeping pace, getting good harass down.
We've also only seen one cleanse, and that was
Yes.
Huhi.
That was.
That was a victory for him, too. So I like the adaptation.
But did he win because of the cleanse?
I think he won because they traded the cleanse for exhaust.
Yes, yes.
That was the thing.
Then he was just a minuscule amount faster
Yeah.
than Xiao Xiao. One tiny bit. California Snow taking some big
Nope.
damage. Altrum gets a good contempt for the weak. Notice how he delayed his auto attack until after the spinning slash.
Yeah, California Snow doesn't have as many combat summoner spells with him that deal damage or at least take away some stats. He just has repositioning summoner spell, which he'll have to use and rely on that positioning. But right now, judging by his HP difference and the fact he's out of potions, he hasn't been positioning too well to dodge shurikens.
Oh, let's see. This is a minion wave of 8. As that number is slowly changing, Altrum goes in.
Oh,
He's
whoa.
actually able to bait out the Ignite there.
Yeah, he doesn't even take turret aggro either.
Oh, no,
Could've-
he could go in.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't have range. He didn't have range on the Ignite.
The Ignite and the Exhaust still available, has that level advantage over California Snow, who has not hit level 4 just yet. Altrum's going to take this, though.
Yeah.
He's going to get this CS advantage, make it even bigger. It's not a Candyman new wave. California Snow is forced back very early on, and now it's just going to be the Doran's Blade and 2 potions for California Snow.
Yeah, from what we've seen, using your EHP effectively has been so important to landing these trades. Altrum, is he going to go for... No. Gets another longsword. We're not seeing as many health potions this time around either.
Yep.
It's all aggression.
It's a less defensive side of the bracket here so far, and I think that theme is going to continue throughout the day. I think Group B is going to be much more offensive, just quick, one and done, just let me get out of this. If I'm out of it, then put me out of my misery. Or I'm going to go really quick, guns blazing, go down in a blaze of glory, or get the person with that
Shuriken's
last bit of HP. Yes. Shuriken's blazing.
It's a lot of AD on Altrum. Whoa, good juke there. Means he avoids a lot of this damage from California Snow.
Oh,
He's
no.
able to trade
The
back.
chunk
He's got
down.
Ignite and Exhaust. Gets some good damage.
He's got
across.
Flash.
Oh, what's he going to go for? Oh, but he doesn't make it out in time. Altrum takes game number 1.
And that's going to be California Snow and Altrum now mirroring summoner spells of each other. No more flashes in this business for California Snow. It cost him there.
He could have flashed.
He could have flashed. It's
Instead of
definitely right.
using
He
the
could have
Living Shadow.
flashed. But he didn't.
Because he had to have known the Living Shadow was used. When Altrum went in, he engaged by jumping on with the Shadow.
Yeah.
But instead, using the wrong ability cost him his life, could cost him the tournament.
Yeah, people hang on to that flash too long, I've been noticing.
Yes.
Also, I am not a fan of the flash personally. When I saw it work against ManCloud with Guard Knight,
It was
I was
awesome.
really surprised
Oh,
that
yeah.
it did. But it's one of those things where you do it once, it's a very inconsistent spell, whereas Exhaust, I just click you and it's fine. Whereas Flash, you might flash into a shuriken, you might not use the flash appropriately, whereas the Exhaust is much more consistent, I would say.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Zhao. Looks like Altrum trying to mimic Zhao Zhao by taking a turret shot right away. California Snow even being polite enough to allow him to recall. It's very nice players. Not a lot of trolling just yet.
Yeah, no trolling
Well,
just yet.
except for Rukin and Laud.
Yeah.
Because then there was the kill. Ha 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 ha.
Well, Rukin should be pretty proud of that. Laud is somebody who is known in the scene.
Exactly.
You know? He just took down somebody. All Rukin has really to his name is a lot of game time.
But laughing after killing him?
Yeah.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody expected him to win.
You know, I would think laughing on a corpse is the teabagging of League of Legends.
Wow.
Because you kill someone and then, ah ha ha ha. Add to the taunt. Insult to injury.
Yeah. Especially when it's Teemo. Or Teemo just runs away from you and does it at the same time.
Oh, yeah. But he has enough move speed regardless, where even though he stops to do the laugh, he keeps going.
Yeah, that's true.
And you still can't catch him.
Ultram continuing to keep the pressure up. He did miss a bit of the CS in the wave, though. And he's got to defend California Snow off of these.
Oh, California Snow missed that one.
Yeah.
No.
He also took a big chunk of damage for it, too.
There's
It's going to be the Living Shadow.
Yep. Ultram wants to get more harass out and gets it. Before the level 2 as well, so not only does he have less base resistances, he also has less HP.
Potions ticking for both of them now.
Tick-tock.
Good Living Shadow there. We've seen games get turned around just by shurikens landing on a more consistent basis.
Yeah.
The accuracy of those is extremely important
I think
when
that was-
everybody has equal footing, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has same summoner spells, same levels, same items. It's all about that accuracy then.
I think that was Huhi versus Zhao Zhao, where we saw that happen the most.
There was a couple of them, yeah.
Where
That
he
was the most notable.
Aggressed so hard on. And Zhao Zhao had a full potion advantage, minion wave advantage, CS advantage, everything. But Huhi just landed skill shot after skill shot and whittled Zhao Zhao down.
And California Snow really wanted that cannon minion, and he didn't even get it. And he took a lot of damage for it, so he wasn't even rewarded with anything.
Yeah, and that's his last health potion, too. Should be getting him up to a pretty decent amount of HP, but this is a big wave building. Ultram with the earlier level 4 has got level 2 of his Razor Shuriken.
Yeah, and still has.
Oh, toss it. There he goes. Oh, looking for both, but
Yep,
gets
Ultram
one.
still has his potion. One potion available.
Oh.
Takes the turret shot, but he's no worse for the wear. He can just pop that potion and he'll be fine.
Ignite Exhaust. Tough spot for California Snow. Because this is not a cannon mini wave. And another one lands. He's blinking red. Less than 250 health. Contempt for the Weak is easily going to do 100 of that.
Exhaust and ignite.
Oh, Ultram is looking for it.
He knows the Living Shadow is down now.
And it's about a 10-second
Thing,
window.
thing though is, if he doesn't get that contempt off before the exhaust comes down,
Oh, he goes in. It's traded.
it's between the
Auto-attack.
turrets.
Oof.
Ooh.
California Snow lives, but only just. Good reaction from California Snow, getting the exhaust off right away. Ultram's still staying in lane, too. He's getting some damage onto the turret. Oh, and that was a cannon minion wave.
Yeah, it's a cannon minion wave.
Oh, no, come on, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. California Snow is now going to come back. 10 CS down.
Well, maybe 5
Yeah.
at the end of this. Maybe he misses 1.
But it's still the back coming out now from Ultram, just barely.
Triple longsword, once again.
Yep, big advantage there.
Hyper-aggression.
Big advantage there for him.
Plus what appears to be 3 health potions to the 4 of California Snow. So this could be California Snow slowing things down. That's a really difficult phrase.
That
Snow slow?
good thing for Ultram there is that that minion wave isn't going to make it all the way to the turret. So those caster minions are still alive from that previous wave.
So juicy. So much gold.
Yeah, you can see there's 4 of them there. There were 5 when he showed up. So it just ended up at that weird place where it's right outside of the turret. Yeah, the triple sword here, California Snow, definitely at a disadvantage in terms of damage output.
He's got a lot more EHP that he can continue trying to wield. But
Yes.
we haven't seen that sort of style from this side of the bracket. It's all aggression, all harass. All day, every day.
Level 6 is soon. Good on California Snow to kind of keep track of where Ultram was on that experience.
Oof. So no summoners from anyone. California Snow is actually really far away from level 6. He's still, I think he can get it off of this wave. But man, that means
He'll get it fairly shortly.
he's got to play this very close to the chest. Ultram, keeping the harass. Keeping the wave push.
Yeah. I think he might barely get it this wave. If not, it's the first one.
Oh yeah, didn't even get it. Oh, California Snow.
No 6 yet. He can't really overextend for it either.
It's tricky.
It's a problem. It's a problem for California Snow. But Ultram, he's definitely keeping that advantage. He might hit. Yeah, he's just trying to zone him from the 6. He might miss that.
Is he going to?
He's going to miss that one all the way up there. He missed the melee minion.
Oh yeah,
in
he
the
missed
front.
3 minions.
Oh, he's
worth
going
of
for it.
experience. There it's changed.
He hit 6.
Deathmark's trading. Ultram takes a big turret hit. The shurikens miss. Oh, if those had hit. Snow.
Because of the 6 at the same time, Ultram actually loses that trade over California Snow with the ultimates.
And he has no health potions.
Yep.
He's got to read right now.
Well, it looked like it was going to be really good for Ultram because of the level 6 is an immediate turnaround.
Yeah, suddenly California Snow feeling a lot better about himself. I don't think Ultram expected him to get level 6 right there.
No, it was like, what did he get it off of?
I
He
think
got off of just one of the residual creeps dying in the back.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very fast.
Fortunate. Good reaction, too. It's 0.75 seconds to level it up and instantly use it on Ultram once again.
Yep.
Whew. Catching my breath. Oh, look at this. California Snow. Brutalizer first.
Brutalizer. So he's not going to have as much sustain, but he's going to have a little higher damage output. But here's the thing is you have to take the Bilgewater Cutlass active into account. With the slow, the continued damage, it's going to allow you to hit your skills a little easier. I don't know.
I wonder who's actually got more AD. Oh, look at that Ultram by 10.
Yeah, it's Ultram because the Bilgewater Cutlass combined takes more longswords.
Yes. And as we've learned from Zyrene 101 earlier today, the more components an item has, the better it is.
Typically.
Yes.
That's why Omewrecker is fantastic.
We saw it yesterday. Onion God.
The Onion God. Yeah, he tried to add me.
Did he?
It's sitting there in my friend request because I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I will. I'll think about it. I had to sleep on it.
Part of me wants to say yes, but then he's Teemo, so you know he's toxic. There goes the engage. California Snow drops in. Ultram doesn't have his Deathmark yet. He turns it around. California Snow. Pop.
It's not enough. It's
No,
not enough.
it's not. Oh, but he still gets the auto. Oh.
That's going to be 2-0 for Ultram, and it's what everybody's been waiting for.
Here's the
But
breakdown.
here we go.
Oh, yeah.
We get to see that one more
California
time.
Snow versus Ultram.
Just to give you guys another little teaser. The
Yeah.
exhaust comes down early, so he doesn't even get the exhaust off until after the Deathmark's been applied. So California Snow, his Deathmark goes off, and it's not as much damage as it could have been. And here's the thing is he didn't have the shuriken above his head, so it wasn't going to be fatal. So he turns around, and he almost gets that last attack. You saw that. 30 HP in the tank there. Was going for that last little auto attack, but the Shadow Slash was enough damage to finish him, so he couldn't get it off.
Yeah, really neck and neck there between Ultram and California Snow, but that is Ultram taking the series 2-0. But now, you already said it. This is the highlight matchup.
And look at those summoner spells coming in here.
Oh.
Exhaust and
Teleport.
teleport for both of them.
That's something telling me they're going to change that up next game. Oh, what? What? God of Zed. You need some items, friend.
He doesn't have to buy right now. You can just walk out to Poe Belter and pop him around a little bit.
Yeah. Show him who's boss. Where's he going? He got the clairvoyance. There it is. Drops it. Sees Poe Belter. Tricky situation. Now he's got to walk by. And Poe Belter throws the shuriken the other way. So now this is Poe Belter versus God of Zed.
Yes, and God of Zed is somebody that needs an introduction because he is an 18-year-old Korean guy in Canada who is Diamond 1, but he's a Zed main. And he's got multiple accounts, tons of Zed games. Every single account he has, most played is Zed. So he is an assassin main. He favors things like Zed, LeBlanc, and Talon even. So over the course of the season, he has about 1,200 Zed games total. including his Korean Smurfs and things like that.
That's an enormous amount of games.
But
he's-
Pobelter.
He's up against Pobelter.
Oh, yeah. He's up against the young POB, who's second in challenger behind Wild Turtle, and he's been playing in Korea over the break. He returned this week.
Oh, yeah. And his second most played champion in solo queue is Zed.
That's right. There's reason people were learning from him or taking inspiration from him, like Altrum, right?
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Now, these summoner spells, it's the exhaust teleport.
Yeah.
As I understand it, this is actually something pre-planned between these guys.
So, I actually don't know at this point, but I assume that they're going for the idea of the exhaust is going to help you against the other Zed's death mark, and then the teleport is something that's going to help you play to a different win condition aside from whittling the opponent down and then killing them. It's going to allow you to get back to this lane. And this is something that we saw a lot of in Best Riven and Best Lee Sin, was a lot of exhaust and teleport. I think Mega Zero actually ended up winning the Best Riven with things along these lines, with the teleport whittling people down. And then also people were running like EXP quints, so they hit level 2 earlier and things like that. But it's not as big a deal in Zed. Like a level 2 early is not going to be the end of the world. Whereas in a Riven, there's a ton of damage. Because one ability is actually 3 abilities.
And now, take a look at the positioning from these guys. God of Zed has the minion wave advantage, but he's so hesitant to go close to these minions. I feel like he's a little starstruck to be facing Pobelter right now, because we saw that with the second wave as well. He had it completely clear to just walk up and auto-attack, but he let Pobelter get between him and the wave and didn't even harass him. Just let Pobelter sit. So far, that's manifesting itself in only a 4 CS lead for Pobelter, but God of Zed, he's playing a little bit too timid for my taste.
Well,
Then he turns
the
it
back
around.
and forth.
Yeah.
Gentleman's slash.
Oh, missed it. So close. Cloth 5. Sustain out of the 2 Zeds in the mid lane. But a big wave building up onto Pobelter's side of the map.
Yeah, Pobelter makes it all the way like a lot of people are expecting him to. It'll be another Cloth 5 against Huhi. I think Huhi's a believer now in the Cloth 5.
Yeah.
He was doing aggressive builds before that, but then he ended up with a really bad matchup against Xiao Xiao. And then swapped, and it worked out for him.
So right now, God of Zed has the advantage. He's got 2 health potions to the 1 of Pobelter, but Pobelter has a minor CS lead. Very small. I think it only comes out to about...
He's going to have even
4 or
more, though,
5.
because
Yeah,
of this
after
minion wave.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Hey, look at that. Does he get both of these?
he will. He will. It's right out of range. You can walk up and auto it.
Oh, wow. 6 CS.
And it's just the minion wave management there, snapping back to his Living Shadow when he saw the opportunity that God of Zed was off to the right and out of return range for what he could do.
Very fast play. Very intelligent play as well. Oh, God of Zed looking for something similar. He's going to bring Pobelter low.
Pobelter's still going to auto. Ooh, the minion block forced him to go around because God of Zed
Half
placed
to
himself
half.
in there.
Drops the exhaust, but God of Zed doesn't have enough energy. He just burned that summoner spell for nothing.
But here's the thing, is he's going to be able to TP back into this lane very quickly.
Ooh.
That's the benefit of taking the teleport, is he's not going to miss as many creeps. And he's also got some wiggle room, too, with the fact that he is up in CS already. So he's going to start to teleport pretty much like right now
There he goes.
and get himself back into that lane with 2 Dorian's Blades on top of it. And that's going to force God of Zed back, unless Pobelter runs out for it and tries to interrupt it.
Yeah, but
he's
right
not going
now
to.
we've got Pobelter with the CS advantage once he clears that wave in the mid lane, and the exhaust advantage.
Ah, the match there.
And
The matching.
does he have enough? Oh, he's got 4.
He's
health
gonna-
potions. 5.
Seizes potions and raises him too.
And he's walking back. He's walking back. Why are you walking back? This I don't agree with.
Yeah. So you take a summoner spell.
No, he's
and
actually, he misses 3 minions, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, you don't use the summoner spell. You
But if
You
not
miss out.
now, then when?
never,
Yes. Well, it could be. He could make it far enough to recall another time.
never. Yeah.
But then if he recalls again, will he walk back or teleport? What is his purpose with this
It
teleport?
depends. He's gonna have to beat Pobelter out of lane again,
Yes.
and hope that Pobelter's down teleport is what matters. Maybe he's okay with making this advantage happen. He hits the level 6 first, so he's not punished for it. He doesn't have to use the teleport. If he ends up losing the next trade, then yeah.
Do you think it could be to put it under turret? Once he gets a wave of minions under the turret, use teleport to get invulnerability and some more damage off?
That would
such
be
a
that,
minor
that would be
advantage.
some next level.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Pobelter didn't use his exhaust, so God of Zed might be expecting the next trade to not go in his favor because of that, and then have to use TP.
Oh, good moves from God of Zed. He actually dodged that shuriken completely. He's down 12 CS though, soon to be 14, which is, if I remember correct, about half the wind condition. Not the wind condition, but the wind condition. Health potions consumed simultaneously. Again, this is Pobelter versus God of Zed. Pobelter of LCS fame and fortune against Zed main. Tricky situation for God of Zed. He's doing okay, but Pobelter, minor CS advantage and that exhaust advantage.
CS advantage doesn't mean much unless he backs with enough gold for item breakpoints.
Oh,
Are they going to go?
level 6.
No, he's just juking him out.
Wow, gets the living shadow out of Pobelter.
Pobelter very reserved with that, making sure that he's not going to blow that death mark too early because God of Zed still has his available. Teleport for Pobelter, 2/3 of the way back up with the exhaust for God of Zed. He's about to have his combat summoner spell back up for that death mark.
Yeah, but it's now an 18 CS lead for Pobelter. I think he can just continue to wait this out.
I mean, when you take teleport, you do have this type of game going for you. The CS one, you're not going to miss a whole bunch.
Similarly, Pobelter just used his last health potion.
He might just rely on superior last-hitting mechanics to end up winning this.
Ooh, God of Zed missed that one too. I don't think he got that one.
No, he did not get that one.
So we're down to 17 now from 18.
So Pobelter's going to have to do a lot of damage with shurikens that gets unanswered here by God of Zed before he can even up the HP pool. I like the use of Shadow Slash to make sure the turret doesn't kill it, and that he can get that last little bit.
Ooh, accidentally started pushing the wave.
Look at Pobelter, though. 77 CS at 8 minutes 50 seconds. Going to miss that one. But 9 minutes in, 78 CS. This is what happens when you don't have to worry about a jungler in your lanes.
Farm City.
Got the level 8.
It's like Sim City, but with cows and pigs.
Yeah, he's 16 CS up at the moment.
Oh, God of Zed gets a good
Ooh.
corner onto Pobelter. Great damage going off.
Pobelter didn't use his Living Shadow there.
He's hanging on to that. Now, that was not a good place to use that.
Yeah.
There's the full
He
minion
has TP,
wave.
though, right? So he can back at any time as long as there's no fear of him dying for the most part because he has exhaust.
Yeah.
And he has TP as well. So I think he's just going for that CS game.
Now, ahead of God of Zed. It was 18. Now it's dropping down to 16. Here's the recall out of Pobelter. A lot of gold in his pocket.
Yeah, that's the thing is those caster minions are just staying out of range and not going to be able to clear it out that quickly. Pobelter makes it back. There's this huge wave there.
No, he's got
Look at that. Look at the blades. Where's he keeping them all? Who knows?
He's got blades on blades. It's like the new Star Wars trailer. He's got Doran's blades coming out of his Doran's blades.
Oh, man. Don't even get me started on that trailer. I mean, that lightsaber could have a Cortosis handle. I'm just saying.
The Cortosis handle?
Yes. It's a type of... There's multiple elements that are inside of the Star Wars universe that can block lightsabers, and Cortosis is one of them. So
I was about to say
people are like, oh, it would go down the hilt and like cut his hand. No, it could be made out of Cortosis.
Sure.
It could be made out of a lot of things. We'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, if it is just standard, then I agree that the design is dumb.
I mean, I like it because it harkens back to good old-fashioned, good old-fashioned, like I know what good old-fashioned swords are, but where you have the rapier, the hand hilt.
Yes. Those could also be used for punching.
Really?
Yes. A lot of rapier hand hilts and things like that.
They do. They
Had
have spikes on them.
Yes. They're used for punching, and so if there's lightsabers in close quarters, you could punch them with the mini lightsaber, so it works. But look at this God of Zed getting bullied out here. He has no potions. He went for so many Doran's
And he
blades.
teleported in.
Yeah, he went for so many Doran's blades, He messed himself up. He has no potions.
Oh,
Pole
no.
Belter, checkmate. Pole Belter's got him like 3 different ways now. He's like, look at me. I have a CS advantage. I have a sustain advantage over you. You don't have teleport. I'm going to start doing damage to your turret.
What you
This
gonna
is
do?
really bad for God of Zed. He done goofed.
What are you gonna do when Pobelter comes for you?
Well, you're going to done goof and you're going to lose.
Been destroyed.
Nope, turret going
It's
down.
so, like, the only thing that God of Zed has going for him right now is that his name is God of Zed. That's about it.
Down by 20 CS right now. Pobelter looking to increase that number. It is a cannon minion wave though, and God of Zed's doing a
He's going to have to sell
Staggering
something.
it
Yeah,
back.
look at that. He's like
sells his
cloth, he's like cloth armor.
For
Another
a 6
blade!
Thorin's blade!
Where's he keeping them all?
He doesn't even heal all the way back up. Uh-oh.
Yep. Pobelter.
Can he make it to the turret in
Pobelter
time?
needs 4 CS to out CS him, but this turret's going down so
Oh,
quickly.
he's gonna get the turret.
That's going to be it.
Pobelter,
He's going to get the turret.
he takes it. Game 1 goes to Pobelter by dropping the turret.
And that's what happens when you don't purchase potions and you get
Oh,
out sustained. There were no ultimates thrown there. And look at that. God of Zed says, screw it. I didn't even use my TP the first time. It's time for an ignite.
Switches it up. Well, he did. He did end up using it, but he used it without any sustain.
Yeah.
And was then punished. Now we're getting into game 2 between God of Zed and Pobelter.
Pobelter gave him the IQ test.
Yes. And,
Should I buy potions or not? Nope.
always potions. I mean, that's like a jungler credo, though.
Yeah, well,
Always
the
potions.
jungler's hard. Jungler's hard right now. Depends. If you're Fiddlesticks, then you don't even care about potions.
And it's like, what? Potion?
Yeah,
Amp Dome.
and then, what is this thing I drink? And you don't do it.
How does Fiddle drink potions? All right, we're not going there.
With his mouth.
Switch up from God of Zed, but he's a scarecrow. God of Zed, longsword health potions against the Cloth 5. This time God of Zed taking something different. Whoa! Pobelter, man, what are you doing?
But yeah, as you can see, God of Zed completely switching it up. He's like,
Again.
I'm just going to go aggressive here. But we've seen the cloth armor pretty much prevail over longsword every time.
I think it was Zhao Wei Zhao.
Yeah, the fact that it has 230 more effective HP if you take the cloth armor,
Mhm.
and the fact that you also have more defense, it's crazy.
Minions have spawned.
Pobelter once again rocking the teleport. It worked out for him last time. I like this different style from Pobelter, and it would have to come from him. Just playing the confidence, the skill game. You know what? I can CS better than you. I can maybe not harass better than you, but I don't need to harass better than you. Just need to sustain, play it smart, play it safe, take your turret when you're not looking. God of Zed, with that exhaust ignite, he's going to be looking for blood.
Once again, just the back and forth here. God of Zed actually missing out on 2 of the melee minions. Pobelter only missing out on a ranged minion there.
Looks like Pobelter missed that one. Whoops. Does have a minor CS lead. Level 2 mimicked by both of them. God of Zed with the higher AD is going to try the aggression, but so much EHP from Pobelter. So much EHP.
Pobelter actually has a pretty good win rate with Zed in solo queue, but God of Zed actually has the highest win rate with Zed at 65% in solo queue, and his KDA is a full 1 higher. He's actually got the best KDA out of every Zed in Group B at 3.4, and Pobelter's rocking a good old 2.6 KDA. So 3.5 to 2.6 in their KDAs in solo queue. So God of Zed really knows his champion through and through, but he doesn't really know as lane mechanics as well as Pobelter seems to. And 1v1s, because this is just Pobelter really was winning that matchup from multiple dimensions up, and he wasn't winning it until the point where God of Zed bought potions. Like, he had a CS advantage on Pobelter's side, but it was really just the pressure and gold that was coming out.
Yeah, this time around, it's going to be God of Zed putting the pressure onto Pobelter, but once again, Pobelter, immaculate CS.
Yeah, he's doing really well for himself here.
It's not perfect, but it's close enough for him to retain an advantage.
but he did run him out of potions. And he has more HP available to him. He just has to whittle him down and force the back. Pobelter with the teleport, it's going to do a lot of work for him. I think
God of Zed goes into Pobelter. Exhaust still on Pobelter's.
he gets that last potion out of
utility belt.
Pobelter.
He does. Oh, and Pobelter
Oh,
turns
there.
around. Exhaust is dropped.
Exhaust fight.
Oh, the shuriken. Oh my goodness. The last attack from the
The
minion.
minion fart got him.
Yes.
Just that last little bit. I didn't even see a projectile there.
So
We're going to look at that again.
It
Look at that.
disappears.
Boom. There it is. There it is.
Homing.
There's the red one. Ah!
And that's Pobelter taking the series 2-0 over God of Zed. You know, Zed's actually Pobelter's second most played champion.